Look, it comes a time in everybody's life where we realize that there's no one coming to save us, that we can only be our own true savior. Sure, a lot of people look up to God. Sure, a lot of people look up to the man above and whatever religion that they practice and look at them and view them as their savior. But if you don't ever try and meet them halfway, you truly won't get anywhere. What I'm trying to say is that if you don't put in the effort, if you don't put in the work, you will not be able to go ahead and receive the blessings that your God or that God wants you to receive. To be honest, growing up throughout my life, I always thought I was destined for something. I always kept telling myself, I'm going to achieve something grand. I'm going to achieve something amazing. And I still believe that today. I will achieve something amazing. But now I truly understand how much work it's going to take to get there. And when a lot of people look at the work that it takes to get there, they say, oh, I can't do all that. Or they say, I'm going to start, and then they give up. No. Once you truly start on your path, you have to go down your path. You have to keep going down your path. And at the end of the day, you got to realize that you might not get there in your 20s. You might be in your 30s. You might not get there even in your 30s. It might be your 40s. At the end of the day, you got to realize that what's destined for you is going to come. As long as you put in the hard work, as long as you put in the sleepless nights, as long as you put in the hours. You see, back when I was running track, my coach would always tell me that practice makes permanent, not perfect. I was always thinking, why not perfect? Because guess what? In this world, there's nothing truly ever perfect. Someone could look at a millionaire and say his life is perfect, or a billionaire and say their life is perfect, but their life is not perfect. They go through different problems. Sure, they might be richer problems than the rest of us, or they might be going through problems like, oh, this cost $1 million, or oh, this costs $100K. And to the average person, we're looking like, dang, I wish I had those problems. You see what I'm saying? But they still have problems to this day. You see, problems are not going to go away. It's just, you're going to be in a different circumstance. You're going to be in a different place. You're going to be in a different standpoint. And I want to say my goal is to one day have those problems. My goal is to one day have those problems of, dang, this watch just cost me $100K, or dang, this just cost me this. At the end of the day, we're trying to get in those positions. We're trying to try our best to get up there. And the only way to really get up there is to just keep working. Keep your head down. I know a lot of people are going throughout the new year like, dang, okay, I'm going to go straight to the gym and I'm going to just be in the gym. And after my 3 days of being in the gym, I'm never going back. That's just, they in their mind, they think they're going to always be there. They're going to show up every single day. But not a lot of people have that type of discipline. And you see, they think it starts in the gym. No, it really starts in the mind. The reason why everybody shows up to the gym every day, or they show up to the gym at least 2 times a week, or at least 3 times a week, is because they're built different. And when I say a person is built different, it's in their mind. You see, even when I started this whole content creation journey, this clothing brand journey, just starting to create and become more of a producer than a consumer, I knew it had to start in my mind. It couldn't start anywhere else. It has to start in your mind. You have to not only want it and realize that no one is coming to save you. You have to be willing to put in the work, put in the hours, and actually make time to put in the work. Sometimes I want to go out and hang with my girl and I can't because I got to record a video. Or not that I got to record a video, because I want to record a video because it's something in my life that I truly want to achieve before it's time for me to go. You see, what I'm trying to tell you right now is that you got to look at your purpose in this world and be like, dang, my purpose matters to me more than what it is I'm doing right now, or I'm slacking right now. Let me go ahead and do something to help boost my craft. At the end of the day, if you don't make sacrifices, you're not going to get anywhere. And you see, in my life, I feel like I've been not taught that I have to make sacrifices. I've been shown that I got to make sacrifices. I've been shown that, hey, it's not all just, I ain't gonna lie, peaches and cream. The world is full of a lot of stuff. It's full of some bad, it's full of some good, but that's just all you're going to get. You're going to get a mixture of it all. And it's your job to be able to handle it. Can you handle what this world going to throw at you? If your answer is not yes, then I'm not going to lie, you need to toughen up. And at the end of the day, you have no choice but to handle it. Sorry, my fault. But you got no choice but to handle it. No matter what the world throws at you, just keep moving forward. I always told myself this when I was going through a hard time, when I was homeless, when whenever anything got hard, whenever practice got hard, whenever it is, I feel like I wanted to quit, I told myself, just keep moving forward. Because guess what? It might be hard today. It might not be as hard tomorrow. Or even tomorrow might be even harder. But at the end of the day, once I get done with a single practice, once I got done with practice and it was so hard, I said, dang, I did that. I didn't think I could do that. Once it was, I grew this YouTube channel up to 300 subscribers. I said, dang, I didn't think I could do that. But I did that. You see, what I'm trying to tell you is that You need to go into problems and go into just different situations and go into your craft and on your path like, dang, I don't know what it is I can do, but I want to try and accomplish something amazing. I want to try and accomplish something grand. I want to try and do something that's never been done before. You see, on this channel, I'm trying my best to go ahead and become a person not who only people can look up to, but become a person who actually has some substance behind his words. Somebody who everybody be like, oh, let me tap in and see what the new topic of the day is, just because they want to grow, just because it's something that they want, or there's something that they see me having right now that they want to have. They see the clothing brand taking off, so they want to come on here and learn what kind of mindset shift they need to go ahead and have their own brand take off, or they have their own craft take off. Because at the end of the day, we might not be doing the same things, but it's going to be the same principle to get there. And the only principle, the only way you can fix this principle, the only way you can amplify or to apply this principle, I really want to say, is to go ahead and start with your mind. It's been so much time of me realizing that I had to not only cut people off, but stay by myself to just get right, with myself. Just go ahead and try your best to get right with yourself. I really want to stress that a lot, because I always go around and saying I'm true to myself. I say I'm true to myself because I only do the things that I want to do. I only go ahead and create because I love creating. I don't copy anybody else. Shoot, if I'm in the streets, I'm in the streets because I'm trying to provide. If I'm not in the streets, then I'm out here living life. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I'm not following anybody, because when you follow another person, you're gonna end up in the same place they gonna end up. What's the point of me following you when I got bigger dreams out here? And I love my freedom. So what I'm gonna follow you for? At the end of the day, it's bigger than that. Y'all gotta understand that you gotta find your craft, and when you find your craft, you gotta do your best with it. It could be a hobby. Turn that hobby into something that can make you rich. I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna start with you believing in yourself. If you don't believe that hobby can truly grow into anything, then you're not gonna be able to accomplish it. So that's why I always tell y'all, go ahead and become true to yourself. Do the things that you want to do. Go ahead and spend time by yourself. Because when you spend time alone, and it took me a little minute to realize this, but when I started spending time alone, not around friends, not around family, just really just going ahead and being in my room, just chilling, I hit myself with the hard questions like, why am I even alive? Why am I even here? What is my purpose? I used to just sit there and ask myself this, even since the 8th grade, was asking myself questions like this. Who asking themselves questions like this in the 8th grade, the 7th grade? I was really trying to figure it out. I was trying to get down to it. I was trying to understand what my purpose was. And at the end of the day, I thought my purpose was football. That wasn't it. I thought my purpose was track. That wasn't it. I thought my purpose was a lot of different things, and it didn't truly turn out to be my purpose. And guess what? The only way for me to actually try those different things was for me to do what? Keep moving forward. Okay, this didn't work out. I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next chapter in my life. You see, that's the thing. A lot of people get stuck on one thing and be like, this is going to be it for me. I'm going to make sure this thing works. When that thing doesn't work, you have nothing else. You're actually stuck. You're like, damn, what can I do? What else is there for me? You have to actually keep moving forward to find something else that can truly expand your life. Find something else that can truly grow your life. Something that can change your life. Because at the end of the day, if I were still debating on, dang, football, I would not have my clothing brand. At the end of the day, you don't have to be like everybody else. You can do different things. Just try. And even when they count you out, because a lot of people done counted me out. On my whiteboard right here, I got people I wrote down what they said about counting me out. They said I couldn't do a lot of different things. So I went ahead and I wrote it down. And every day I come up and I just look at it and I'm like, dang, this is what they really believed. And this motivates me to go ahead and just get on my grind. Motivates me to go ahead and get up. Motivates me to go ahead and be like, dang, I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all can't really handle me. That's what it is. So at the end of the day, what it is I want to tell y'all is that it was a time in my life where I felt like I couldn't do anything. But instead of giving up, instead of saying I'm never going to accomplish anything, I tried my best to find my purpose. I tried my best to go ahead and see what it is I like to do. And that's really how I got everything that I have today. Just by doing the things that I like to do. Do the things that you love to do. Never let that childhood spirit that you had when you was a child, like those childhood dreams that you had, never let them go away. Chase them down. Because when you chase them down, I feel like you can accomplish a lot. I feel like those were the purest dreams that you had when you weren't stressed out by money, when you weren't stressed out by a lot of different things. I feel like those were like our key beliefs. I know I could do this. Like when you had that confidence when you was a child, that no one could stop you. You need to keep that. I feel like I still got that. Sure, there's been a lot of people that's tried to test me and show me that that's probably not something I can do. Or they said a lot like that. Like, you can't do this, you can't do that. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. Whether it gets done or not, it's up to you. And doubting yourself on what it is can happen or what can't happen is going to stop you from going ahead and making it happen. So stop doubting yourself. Stop believing what it is other people think of yourself. Because guess what? If I was to believe everybody else's image of me, I would be too consumed in that. So I just went ahead and said, I understand the person that I am. I understand that no one else is coming to save me. So I got to get up. I got to go ahead and be a man and just get on your grind. At the end of the day, that's all it is I be trying to do. Be a man, be myself, go ahead and do the things that I love to do. If I'm not in somebody else's beef, then what I'm worried about it for? I got my own time, I got my own stuff going on, I got my own grind going on. I don't need no more extra problems. If you're a girl with an extra problem, I send her on her way. That's just how it go. That's just how it's always gonna go. That's how it's always gonna be with me. I'm locked in for this new year, and I want you to lock in too. So go ahead, create some goals, write them down, and understand that if you truly want to get somewhere, you got to be disciplined in it. It starts with discipline, it ends with discipline, and the only way to see it truly grow is to be disciplined. So the first step is becoming disciplined. In this new year, I want you to become disciplined. I want you to go ahead and chase your dreams. I want you to go ahead and get there. Now, if you actually do want to check out what it is I have going on, I got a clothing brand called Defy the Odds. Defy the Odds first started off when I was in a homeless shelter, and I was like, dang, what is it can I do to go ahead and change my situation? And I just have my hand reaching up at the sky. And that's why when you go ahead and you look at the hoodies that we have provided, you'll see a hand reaching up at a star. The hand reaching up at the star is me going ahead and chasing my dreams. And I'm still chasing my dreams. I'm gonna forever chase my dreams. And if you got that kind of energy, if you got that kind of boss energy, if you got that kind of mindset, then you go ahead and check out my brand. If you want to go ahead and cop it, I love the support. I appreciate anything. Like this video, comment, subscribe, and share it to a friend. I'm out. Go check out my clothing brand. It's gonna be in the link in the comments down below. I'm putting it in the comments. All right, then. I'm gonna catch you next time.
To make the unknown known.
Start trying to have people look into your life. Start trying to have people look into what music you make. Start trying to have people look into what clothing you making. Start trying to have people look into that new designer designer brand that you just had come out. Like, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to us being those people who whatever happened to us having dreams, man?